The goal for lesson 9 is to be able to apply the rules of multiplication and division of signed numbers. So we'll get right into it. Over here, we have our multiplication rules. There are 3 different rules for each of the 3 possibilities that we will encounter. First one is, if we have a positive number times a positive number, our answer will be positive. Next, if we have a negative number times a negative number, our answer will be positive. Lastly, if we have a positive number times a negative number, our answer will be negative. And you can also flip that. So if you had a negative number times a positive number, your answer would be negative. Here are a few specific examples. So we have 2 times 3 equals 6. Negative 2 times negative 3 equals 6. Okay, so negative times a negative equals a positive. Then we have negative 2 times positive 3 equals negative 6. And positive 2 times negative 3 equals negative 6. So you may already be getting the sense of a pattern here. We'll talk through the division rules and then just let you know what that pattern exactly is to simplify all of this so you're not having to memorize 7 different rules. Okay. For division, a positive number divided by a positive number is positive. A negative number divided by a negative number is positive. A positive number divided by a negative number is negative, and a negative number divided by a positive number is negative. And I've got some examples here, but that seems like a lot to memorize. And so here is the key takeaway for rules for both multiplication and division, and it's this. If the signs are the same, so both of the numbers that you are multiplying or dividing are both positive or both negative, your answer is positive. So if the signs are the same, your answer is positive. If the signs are different, one of the numbers is positive, one of the numbers is negative, then your answer is negative. And so here is your 2-step process summary for multiplying or dividing signed numbers. The first step is to take the absolute values, so essentially ignore the signs, ignore any negative signs, absolute values, and do the multiplication or division. Then step 2 is to notice, are the signs the same? If they're both positive or both negative, your answer is positive. If the signs are different, where one is positive and one is negative, then you need to make your answer negative. You're going to add a negative sign to what you already had from step 1. Okay, so examples of that. Okay, 10 divided by 2, we already have absolute values here. That equals 5, and our signs are both positive. Therefore, our answer is positive 5. Here we have negative 10 divided by negative 2. So I'm going to ignore the negative signs at first, just focus on the absolute values. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now I'll look and see, do my signs match? Yes, they do. So my answer is positive. Here I have negative 10 divided by positive 2. So again, we're going to ignore the negative sign at first. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then I look and I see, do my signs match? Are they the same or are they different? Well, they're different, and therefore I'm going to add a negative sign to that 5, and this answer is negative 5. Lastly, I've got positive 10 divided by negative 2. Same process, ignore the negative sign. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now I look at the signs, and they are different from one another. Therefore, my answer is negative.